To all those who thought I was done talking about mental health, please listen up because I will not be silent on this topic. This is a topic that needs to be discussed. There are so many going through this, so many dealing with this, and so many that don't know how to come forward and deal with any of these situations. If I can do my little part of having an episode come out weekly, have my own series to hopefully help at least one person out by situations that I've been through from some firsthand experience and other guests I may have in the future that have experiences, then I will definitely continue to do my part. I will not be silent. I will keep speaking on this, for it is important, and it is important to me. Please enjoy today's lesson on mental health, and please check on your people always. Never know what they are going through. Be blessed.
What is going on? Welcome back to Lawn Dude on Earth, episode 99 here. And on that note, I would like to say I appreciate each and every last one of you guys that listen to this podcast, man. Doesn't matter which podcast you listen to. Doesn't matter what time of day you listen to it. Doesn't even matter what, month, year, whatever that you listen to this. I just appreciate it. I genuinely appreciate it. Real time, though. It is the day after Thanksgiving in 2024. And today's mental health is straight up, once again, I'm going to start off by saying, you got to check on your people, man. You got to check on your people. Ask them how they doing, how they feeling, how's their mental. And that is especially important right now during the holidays. You know how many Facebook posts I've seen from people saying, oh, woe is me, another holiday by myself. And I don't even mean that disrespectfully. I mean that like it's sad. There are many people out there that know these people. You know what I mean? Well enough to where they could invite them over to have a seat at the table. I know for us, man, we always have done the family thing, and that includes extended family. Our extended family is more than welcome to have a seat at the table. Now, I'm not sitting here trying to say that we're perfect, this, that, and the third. I'm just saying, check on your people during the holidays especially. There are a lot of people who feel like they're alone. There's a lot of people out there that feel like they can't come to nobody. There's a lot of people that are too ashamed to admit they don't have plans. Sometimes you should just extend that opportunity yourself. Hey, what are you doing for this, that, and the third? Oh, okay, well, we're having a dinner. You can come on by if you like. Matter of fact, I'd be happy to see you come by. Let's say if you're not busy. And you say it like that, leave the door open. And a lot of times these people act like they're busy, and they will show up and they will be so happy. They'll be so excited to actually have a destination. So all of us can improve in this category. All of us can. There are so many people out there that's in worse positions than we are. And some people who, might listen to this podcast, they might be in a position that's considered worse. But if you're in a position where you can make a change, I don't understand why that's not automatic. I don't understand why that's not automatic. I made a post yesterday that was basically about just that. Anyone who was reading my post, I straight up said, hey, just have a blessed day. anyone that is hearing this podcast and that feels, like they're alone, like they don't have nobody, like no one's gonna come check on them. Like you could just be to yourself for a week and then no one's gonna hit you up. Nobody's gonna even bother asking how you doing, how you feeling, how's your mental. If that's you, I'm sitting here telling you right now, I care about you. I care about you, man. I may not be a big fish, I may not be a big deal, but you know what? If I can be a part of the change, I will be a part of the change. I've always considered myself introverted. One of my goals, one of my ultimate goals for the year 2024 is to be better at being an extrovert. And some people look at me and be like, how are you an introvert? You own a business, you're dealing with clients all the time. You're vice president of a motorcycle club, you're dealing with other MCs all the time. You're basically the person that's going out and talking to different people. You're a parent, a sports parent at that. You're going out and talking to other parents. Well, you know what? I learned to get better at something that I'm not great at, which is being an extrovert. I need to continue to put myself in positions that force me to get better at it. Consider myself somewhat of an introvert, right? I'm sorry. So what do? When I'm in crowds of people, I go around, I introduce myself. When I see a random person, I speak first. When my kids are starting the season off with a new team, I go introduce myself to all the parents before I go back to my vehicle to study my kids' practice. One thing I do in my kids' practices is I sit there and I actually focus on their strengths, their weaknesses, and that way when they're not practicing, we can work on some things together. So I say all this to say, some of you need to get up out your comfort zone. Oh man, I'm not the person that can go out and help this, that, and the third. Guess what? You got to get out that comfort zone. You got to get out that comfort zone. If you can be part of the change, be part of the change. What is the challenge in that? Explain that to me. What is the challenge in that? I know for me, if I can be part of the change, I'm going to be part of the change, doggone it. So remember over these holiday seasons, man, check on your people. If you got somebody that you know that's close to you, that you know has nothing going on, reach out to them. You don't even have to invite them over, for a dinner or anything. Just speak to them. That's enough sometimes to let someone know that you care. That's enough to make that person's day. Who knows? They might have had a bad day. You reached out, said, hey, how you been? And then guess what? That person is no longer having a bad day. You know how many stories I've heard of people on the verge of suicide and then they get that one text or one phone call and it just completely makes them feel wanted and feel purpose. Feel purpose. Feel like somebody actually cares. Feel like somebody appreciates them. Feel like somebody wants them around. So come on, y'all. Let's be part of the change. Effective immediately. Let's be part of the change. This isn't no New Year's resolution. Let's wait till 2025 and we go out here and we do this, we do that. Rah, rah, rah. Nah. Ain't my style, man. If it's something that we can change right now, then we gonna change it right now. We going to change it right now. You know what? I plan to be part of this change. I know I keep saying that, but that I want that to stick. I want to be part of the change. And I hope you do too. Because it's many of us that can change some things. It's many of us that can create some type of effectiveness. It's many of us that can check on our folk, man. It's many of us that can ask how they're doing, how they're feeling, how's their mental. At the end of the day, all of us together, praying together, can make any change possible. Anything can change. Anything is possible when all of us fall before the throne and pray. Now, I know I'm getting fired up on this right now, but it's just because I'm tired of seeing the same thing over and over. I'm tired of seeing these posts all the time. I try to actually speak on some of them, man. I try to speak on some of them, man, because I don't like to see that. I hate it when somebody feels like they're not worthy, like they don't belong there. I really hate that. I was the same way in school, man. If I seen somebody that was a kid that was alone, sitting at a table by themselves, you know what? You're instantly coming over and you're hanging out with my group of friends. But that's all I got today, y'all. Don't forget to check on your folk, man. Please don't forget to check on your folk. Y'all take it easy. Y'all be blessed. And please join me for episode 100, which I don't know if I'm going live on Instagram and putting the audio version on podcast or what I'm gonna do just yet. But please, please, please support me for that episode 100. I hate to do it live and no one tune in. That wouldn't make for a good live. But y'all take it easy. Once again, be blessed always. Peace.
Thank you for listening to the Dude on Earth. We talk about all kinds of things here. The good stuff, the tough stuff, and everything in between. If you like the show, please give us a 5-star review. You can find us on Apple, Spotify, and YouTube. Thanks for tuning in, and have a blessed day.